Hey, welcome back, friends. We're going to play Elite Bloonarius on tricky tracks. They give you a lot of starting cash. So we're just going to start with 2 farms at 200, and we're going to work our way up to 220. And then we're going to get the bottom path on the second farm on the left to get the greater banana salvage, get the better sell back, and then we get our monkey bank. We're just gonna get a little. I should put the sniper by the below the dart monkey because I move them later, so you can just move them down there. Just a little bit of cleanup. We're gonna get another farm while we wait for the bank to fill up. You know, this boss was a little annoying, especially if you were trying to do least cash. I kept dying to the bads on the normal boss. It's like my paragons were like so weak against them, it was ridiculous. But anyway, back to this video. Basically, it's going to get a 200 farm. Then the bank is going to fill up, so you want to collect it. Or get an IMF loan, and you can deposit. We're going to get a druid, just a little more defense. We're going to get a druid of the jungle. Alright, so we get the banana. We're going to get the banana salvage we collected from the bank so we can afford our villages. Then we're going to do the ability and upgrade and then sell another village that gives me the 5,000 so I can make the Monkeyopolis. So now we're in debt by 8 grand, but we'll pay our loan off. Now I move the sniper so I can get more cash per pops, and I get a 022 sniper just to help out with the camos. So I get a upgrade my druid of jungle for lead popping, hard thorns. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of 203 farms. We'll end up selling most of them back for... I think I overkilled the round 40, the tier 1 boss. Anyway, we're gonna get another 130 druid. So I'm just kind of like slowly building defense as I build the farms. Try to build all the farms in the range, and then once I run out of room, I build a few more farms outside the range of the Monkeyopolis. You can stop farming around 37. That Boomer helps out on round 36, 37, and then he's also very helpful for the tier 1. So I get the more glaives. Alright, we're going to sell most of our farms, and we're going to get I think I got a super Brit. Yeah, I got a super brittle, and then I got a attack zone, and then I got another more glaze for the cleanup. Of course, the druids help a little bit, and I got actually upgraded him to a 03 wizard in the back right there, and a 2. See, I got him camo, but it was overkill. I wasn't sure what to expect. I figured it was elite boss, so I just figured I needed all that, but I guess not. So I'm gonna get an overclock for the BRF. I got that little village there because I could squeeze another 2 farms, and I can put camo on that right village for my right there, and I get the radar right there so that my boomerang can see. The druids kind of already have camo with the Oban. I accidentally put that in the wrong spot. Okay, so we are just going to build up a lot of central markets eventually. Right now I'm just building the 3rd tier farms. My plan was to get more pops on the ace, but I couldn't get it in the range, so I just opted to get a, I think I got a bomb shooter, yeah. I needed some Moab defense. I guess I didn't really need it right now, but not until around 50. That dart monkey there, those 2 dart monkeys, I think around 50, one of the 50s, I had to upgrade both those dart monkeys because I died to a Moab. Anyway, you want to keep overclocking your BRF, and we're going to get central markets and every farm that has the Monkeyopolis or Monkey Town, whatever, the extra cash. So we're just going to upgrade. Keep overclocking. I was trying to do some math in my head. I think I cut out some stuff where I sold everything and I didn't have enough money, so I kept getting central markets. I get another overclock. I will eventually do like 50-50 on the Banana Central here. You know, 50-50, like, you know, you did 2 overclocks. When one is 50% down, you do the other. So that we can keep a constant overclock. It's pretty standard stuff. Alright, so we get our BRFs. Okay, so around 58, I get 2 sharpshooters. So, because I don't have a lot of Moab popping on the top track, but those 2 are enough right there. You know, I probably could have got a Dart Paragon later, because that's kind of why I got those Dart Monkeys, but I ended up going with a Boomer Paragon. Of course, it fits my channel, I guess, since he is my logo. Alright, we sold that farm. We're going to get a Super Monkey in the discount range, but he's not in the range of the village, so he's not going to consume the village. He's like right there on the edge. And pretty sure that was close to 50,000. I wasn't quite sure, so I got a little Spike Factory. Spike Mines, I should be definitely over 50. Gotta sell some farms. course, this probably maybe not be the best solution, but you know, it's going to start get pops on my ace. And then we're going to get the Flying Fortress mid-round, or during the battle. And I take turns overclocking the ace, and then I overclock the Banana Central. See, when he comes in really fast, I was getting kind of nervous. Here you see me switching the overclocks, going back and forth, and then now I have the Flying Fortress, and I pin him up top on the top right to try to get the missiles and stuff to shoot at the front. And then I just started building farms during the battle because it looked like it was doing okay. This is like a weird boss because it's like the boss itself wasn't the danger, it was his projectiles. But you gotta love that Super Monkey discount because I use it a lot. Because I end up getting a giant Monkeyopolis and rebuilding everything. And discounting all my other farms later. Yeah, we put that there, but later I get rid of that. Okay, so I'm using the Desperado to make some of my... Right there, see I made that bigger so I get discounts. Sometimes I'll do it on the Sun Temple. I think I'll do it... I did it later, I remember. I upgraded his range. But sometimes I can do the Desperado on the Sun Temple and get discounts. Yeah, this one here, I was going to do a 5th tier bank, but then I was like, oh, let me get a bigger Monkeyopolis. And then the one thing I forgot to do until later is that right village. I was supposed to buy a 024 to buff the income of the big Monkeyopolis. But I do eventually remember, so it's not a huge deal. Right now I'm building all the farms while I had the range buff on my village. Now I'm buying the farms inside the Sun Temple's range. So right there, I don't have the Sun Temple discount, so now I do. So that Desperado ability is so good. Okay, now I don't have to collect as much. Although that top right one, I probably forgot a few. Yeah. Alright, I got the Ultra Boost inside the Sun Temple discount. And of course we're going to build our... There we go. So I got that eventually. And then we're going to Ultra Boost the Banana Central. Now we get this Mermonkey over here, of course discounted. We're gonna put a sub, and I do manage to get 4 boats in here. This sub placement's kind of crazy that it actually worked. And I just prep my 5th tiers. Although I should have probably got the money-making ones first, but oh well. I want to get my Energizer. I probably should have got the Energizer first, but it's not a huge deal. But that's going to help our Ultra Boosting. That's going to help our bank ability. So we get our $10,000 a lot more often. Okay, so now I got my boats. Now, what I would do if I were you guys, I would get my helicopter in the bottom left, and then I would have got my spike factory and put them on the middle track on the top. But that's what I'm going to use to prevent the leaks. But I ended up paying full price because I didn't think about it till it was too late. But anyway, I got a lot of, in the meantime, I got some discounted farms. So it's not like a huge deal. There's a nice little spot. There are actually a ton of farming spots on this map. It was kind of funny. I was wondering, I was like, well, how long is it going to take Ninja Kiwi to, you know, are they ever going to put a boss on this map? And then they do it right away. So I thought that was kind of funny. So I get about, I think I get 10 stacks before round 80 on the Banana Central. I wasn't sure if I should do some on the plane, but I did end up getting like, I think over 5 million pops before tier 5. Collect your presents, Tom. Collect them. No, I didn't even realize. Got my little banana. I don't even know if. Yeah, I think I put them on top of the train because I wasn't sure if you could see those bottom banana farms. Okay, so we're going to get my top path boomerang there, but really what I want to say is this attack, the spike factory. So get the super mines, get the bottom path so you can set the target. And we're going to build our 5th tier monkeys inside the Sun Temple discount. Get 25, although I didn't realize I already had 2 boomerangs, so I kind of over sacrificed, but at least 25,022, so you get 100 sacrifices. I didn't have enough money until the mid of the battle here, but that's okay because he kind of stops in the middle. It's amazing how much money I make in just one round. I don't know why I waited. I think I was getting more pops, but it's not that big of a deal. And then those DDTs what was killing me. My defense wasn't good enough, so definitely Spike Factory. A little scary. It looked like it was going to fail, but it held. Every now and then I was ultra boosting my ace. You can see my ace has a red overclock on it. And then I decided, well, might as well get some pops on another spike factory and help out this defense on this tier. There I ultra boost the ace again. Alright, so the boomer worked, 2 million pops. And now we just keep using our abilities, and yeah, I think I go ahead and fill the map up with farms. So there's my helicopter. I should have got that helicopter and that spike factory discount. I should have put that spike factory up there before the tier 3 boss. So if you watch this whole video before you play, then you'll learn from my mistakes. I mean, it still worked. It's not a huge deal. I'm definitely not the best player. I'm just showing you how I beat it. I really can't believe some of these people with their rank scores on. It's amazing how good some of these players are. I don't really go on Discord or get any I don't really go out there and look for any strategies. And my monkey money is pretty low nowadays, because if you keep trying and to find the best solution, you go through your money pretty fast, especially if you don't know what to expect from some of these bosses. Alright, I did get a 5th tier alchemist, and I spread that alchemist from the bottom left, the middle, and then the bottom or top right. So he's basically perma-brewed everybody. So forgot to mention that while I was blabbing. Looks like I get a Sky Shredder before round 99. And move my perma-brew back down there. I just pick a random farm, BRF to ultra boost. I decided to get a Spike Paragon so I don't leak to BADs or DDTs. I'm just trying to play it safe because I lost like, I don't know, 4 or 5 grand on the other boss when I was trying to do least cash, but so I did not want to take any chances with this guide or this video. So now we're going to get some pops on a Bomb Paragon. I thought that'd be kind of cool to use. I did use it last week on a ranked game. I didn't show that video, but I did get like 100 and I forget 100 something place. I was top 100 for a day or so, and then I kept getting pushed out. I have my FX down so you can't see all my spikes. I mean, these are fortified BADs and it's taking care of everything pretty good. See right there, all these DDTs, fortified DDTs, just shooting out. So that spike, and then I use my spike factor ability, and you see like the health just went down like so much. So it's not a very high degree spike paragon, like 26 or 22 or something like that, but it basically is very good. Alright, so I just get some tiers ready for my bomb paragon. I probably won't get that many pops. I got so many other strong towers, but let's went ahead and got it ready. You know, at this point in the game, I wasn't even sure if I was going to win or not. I moved my spikes down so they wouldn't get like totally eradicated. I kind of wanted to save them for the boss. I know they explode when the boss comes in, but plus the ace can get more pops if the spike factor isn't like popping them instantly. Okay, so I think right here at the end of 118, so now it's technically 119. I should have got a helicopter. I remembered right now. Okay, so now I got a helicopter. I replaced it, even though I really shouldn't have. But anyway, so I helicopter everything, get a little bit, tiny bit of cell back. So I got 4 million. I hate those send train things. I think Ninja Kiwi needs to get rid of it. It's useless and stupid. No offense, Ninja Kiwi, for watching. I doubt you are. Alright, got a 5th tier in the Sun Temple discount. See, I put back the boat, but I didn't really need to. All I had to do was drop off my boat that's inside my helicopter. So, kind of wasted money right there. I was like, oh, I better save some for the ace, so... took a degree 35. And then I'm going to get like 25-0-2-2 aces. Kind of awkwardly placing them around. Got rid of my Dart Paragon, or I wasn't going to get a Dart Paragon, so. And I wasn't able to move. You'll see that I accidentally moved my Desperado. I wanted to move my Permabrew in the middle because I was trying to get him mad, but I didn't have enough money. So not quite 60, but pretty close. We just want to set our ability. I was trying to get everything early. That's why I'm on 1 round early, instead of farming a whole nother round. I probably could have sold my Energizer for my Mad, because I put the Mad like in the middle, so I get some. Well, I sell my sell the Druids. I just didn't have quite enough money. So, oh well. And then using my Spike Paragon ability just to get some more spikes out there. And one thing I kind of forgot to do a little bit. You see me lay down my spike bombs there. I forgot to use my boat's a boat's ability until the end. So don't forget that. If you, like, especially for the bad, you gotta kind of wait for the bad to hit the track. But you can bring in one of those bads, especially if it's a fortified one. It'd be kind of nice. Okay, so we already did almost, let's see, close to 5 million right now already before he gets to the middle. I should have roped in one of those bads with my boat. And I use my helicopter ability every now and then. Okay, now I'm moving permabrew. Okay, so we're almost down to 20 million. Carpet of bombs. I should have brought one of those bads in. That'd been a good one right there. Alright, so got a sniper boy. Bomb ability. I should have reset my ace ability, I think, but it's probably okay. Alright, only 5 million left. I decided to use my boat ability, I think, here. Yeah. I think I did it too late, though. I think my paragons are just too good. Use my bomb. Boom, 40 million. I'd say that's pretty safe. Victory. Alright, so let's review. I had 14 million on the Spike Factory, 8 million on the bomb Paragon. Let's see. I made 379,000. Okay, I got 11.6 million on the boat Paragon, and 28 million on the Ace Paragon. So, yeah, pretty good. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day.